day 8 of our road trip and our first rainy morning in Nettie's Harbor. Well, there's only one way to start the day right, and that's with a good Newfoundland fried breakfast.
Breakfast. The Newfoundlanders love their fried bologna. Loves it. So our day 8 sojourn is going to be up to Cowhead via Rocky Harbor. We'll put that on the map for you. And it should take us about 40 minutes. And if we see anything interesting along the way, we'll let you know.
So we made a stop at Western Brook Pond, which is at the north end of Grossmore National Park. Now, Grossmore National Park was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site for two reasons. Its diverse rocks have contributed to our understanding of plate tectonics, and also the wilderness environment of the area, which is mainly landlocked with a lot of freshwater fjords and glacier scoured coastal headlands. It's really beautiful there.
When the tourist season opens, you can come to Western Brook Pond and take the trail or take the shuttle down to a small boat where you can experience going through the beautiful fjords that you see before you. If you are in Grossmore National Park, I highly recommend this as one of your main stops. Stopped at Cowhead for lunch at Shallow Bay Motel and Cabins, and we had a delicious lunch of a hot roast beef sandwich and some beef vegetable soup. We were pretty excited to see as we turned onto the government wharf that there were a number of fishermen bringing in their lobster from their lobster parlors. This is the start of lobster season, which is about 8 weeks long. So we thought we'd muster up the courage to go and ask them if they wouldn't mind being videotaped. And they said yes.
So you can see here that the fishermen are taking the lobster from the bins that were in the water, held in the parlor, into other bins, which are for buyers to use to buy them from. And the pricing is interesting. Right now, we're not sure, they're not sure what the price will be next week. There's an authority that sets the price, and over the 8 week lobster season, that price could go up or down. We did ask these fishermen how much they were willing to sell it for. They said $11 a pound, but that could change in a week or two.
So Jacques Cartier was the one who named Cowhead Cap Pointu. Later, the French called it Tête de la Vache, meaning head of the cow. And at one time, there was a rock that was shaped like a cow's head that you could see from the southern tip of the peninsula. This French name was later translated to Cowhead, which is the name used today.
So there are many great walking trails in the area. We only walked up a little bit, but there's lots of lookouts. There's also a lighthouse on this trail. But this place also has a neat theater set up, and there is a theater program that goes on in Cowhead during the summer months. It's a lovely spot for a hike.
It's the Gross Morin Theatre Festival. So what do we got going on here?
So that's our Sunday dinner. So it's not Jig's dinner. It's more just like they call it cook supper, I guess. So you got a meat. Either you have beef or chicken or something, but you always boil the vegetables in the
With the salt meat?
Salt meat. So
Yeah.
it's like this is the pot liquor, which you save because it's so good in soups and stews and gravies. So.
Then we got some gravy going on here. Look at that, how dark that is. That's awesome. You don't need the browning in that, do you?
Well, Harry likes his brown.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we got some Brussels sprouts in there to get a bit of green.
Yeah.
Well,
And I think he's not gonna. Yeah, dumplings. I think they have sometimes too. Though.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not doing no dumplings. Peas pudding.
Another segment of Newfoundland Sayings by Terry. So tonight we had a really nice meal, but there's a Newfoundland saying for that. What would you call that?
We call it a good old Newfie scoff.
Ah, a scoff.
Yes, so, and if you were staying later after supper, we'll have a few swigs or whatever, and we'll have a scoff or whatever too, right?
A scuff. So
Yeah.
what's that involve?
Well, that involves usually a bit of good old Newfie music and a dance. So a dance is a scoff.
Oh.
Yeah, and a scoff would be the meal.
The scoff is a meal, and a scuff would be the dance that would happen afterward.
Yeah, and you have a few drinks and
Well, Donna's made cooked up quite a few scoffs so far for us here this week, and looking forward to more scoffs, maybe even a scuff. You never know what'll happen here. So,
Really, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, and we'll visit you again for another saying.
Yeah, maybe you'll have to come visit me in the shed.
Ah,
Yeah.
we'll have to see the shed later for
Yeah.
sure. So that's it for day 8, and we had an interesting day, and we're going to change things up a little bit. We're going to hit the road and head to the other side of the island towards St. John's for the next 3 days. So we'll see what adventures we get up to there. And any shout outs from you today?
I'd like to shout out Mutter and just let you know we love you. And we will be bringing some crab and some lobster. And of course, the turnip, which you requested.
And a shout out to my mom and dad who are also watching. And look forward to seeing you in a few weeks. We still got a little while to go here. So
rest assured we'll be bringing you some lobster too.
For sure.
Okay. Bye for now.
Bye for now.